Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Everybody, temperatures today are going to make it into the 40s and 50s east of the Cascades and into Mount Shasta City. Everyone else will be looking at 50s. 56 is the forecast high for Medford. Now, how much rain are we going to be looking at for the day today and into early tomorrow? Well, not a whole lot. We're going to be looking at less than 1/10 of an inch east of the Cascades, maybe 1/10 of an inch up and down Interstate 5. And generally, what we're going to be looking at is along the Illinois River Valley and west of there, we're going to be looking at the best chance of seeing some decent rain. We could be looking at maybe 1/4 of an inch to maybe up to 1/2 an inch if you're lucky in certain locations in those areas. Now, in terms of snowfall amounts, pretty meager east of the Cascades, maybe 1 inch or 2 into the east side passes, 1 to 4 inches along the Oregon Cascade passes, so not enough to warrant a winter weather advisory from the National Weather Service. However, that could be changing significantly here in the next several days. Now, Siskiyou Summit, not much, just a trace to 1 inch, same kind of scenario for Mount Shasta City. Now, we have an area of low pressure moving from the north towards the south for today. That'll take the showers with it, so we'll have the best chance of seeing showers early in the day, and then we'll start seeing less as we get into later in the day, and especially once we get towards tonight. Now, we get towards Monday, we'll be looking at another weak disturbance moving mainly up to our north, but that'll also trigger showers in our region. So it'll be a little bit better chance of seeing some wetting rain, but just not looking at a whole lot of activity overall. And then Tuesday, we have a brief ridge of high pressure building in. It's going to be a very, very nice day on Tuesday because things will fall apart Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because this is our forecast rainfall model for that particular time frame. And you can see there's a lot of rain along the Oregon coast down towards Mount Shasta City, and for the rest of the region, we could be looking at some decent rain in that particular time frame. We're also going to be looking at some wind as well. So we're going to be looking at that cold air that's over us pretty much right now. That's pushing off towards the east, and that'll allow a northwesterly flow for the next couple of days, kind of showing that shower threat from time to time. We get to Tuesday, get a little bit of a break, but that's a very brief break because that pushes off towards our east. We got cold air off to our west, and we're going to have just systems plowing right into our region. We're going to be looking at snow levels dropping to about roughly 3,000 to 4,000 feet when we go from Wednesday night, Thursday night, and also Friday night. In the daytime, they're not going to go up a whole lot because this cold air is just going to kind of hang out over our particular region and not really go away until late in the weekend, but this is all the way through Saturday. You can see the cold air is starting to shift a little bit down to our south, and even farther than that, it'll get away a little bit more and more. So here's your forecast though for the Oregon coast. We're looking at temperatures into the 50s for the next several days, lows into the 40s. Showers pretty much every day. The less threat for showers will be today and into Tuesday. For Northern California, we should stay dry for today, Monday, and into Tuesday. A little bit more sunshine on Tuesday. Clouds will be increasing. We'll see rain and snow developing once we get towards Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as well. But temperatures also just staying into the 50s. For the Klamath Basin, temperatures right around 50 degrees for the next couple of days. That only real threat of showers for the next 3 days will be on Monday. Then we'll be looking at more rain and wind once we get towards Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures getting cold enough to where we'll start seeing some snow in particular locations. Now for the Cascades, not a significant amount of snow for the next 3 days, but we'll see a lot more once we get towards Wednesday and towards the end of the week. So hopefully we can replenish some of the snow that we've lost over the last several days from all the dry weather and the warm weather that we've had. Here in the Rogue Valley, temperatures very pleasant, even though a little bit on the cool side for Sunday, Monday. We should get to right around average on Tuesday. Looks pretty dry then, but then rainy and windy Wednesday and Thursday. And finally, the activity looks to decrease by the time we get towards next weekend.